Good morning, peoples. We're headed to do 2 little small house washes today here in the hometown. Just had a phone call. We get these all the time, and these guys that are kind of local, semi-local, that want me to. It's random people, you know. I don't know them. They're not friends. I don't know who they are, and they get my number and they give me a call and they say, "Hey, I'm wanting to start pressure washing houses. I saw y'all's, Facebook page or maybe my website or whatever, and I wanted to see, if you could tell me, like, how do y'all do that?" No, I'm not going to tell you how we do that, okay? Stop freaking calling me. I'm not going to tell you how we run our business. That's stupid. Go figure it out. Go do the Googles. Go to the YouTubes. Go figure it out. Now, if there's an established guy that's doing the business and we're kind of, know each other and we work together sometimes and we pitch each other jobs and they run into something they can't figure out, they call me, that's a different story. If there's something that I was ever not able to figure out, I would want to have a couple of guys I could call and say, "Hey, you ever run into this before?" That's a different story. If you're Joe Blow and you go buy a $250 pressure washer and then you're wanting me to tell you all the tricks of the trade to, get you into the business so that you can be my competition, I'm not doing that, guys. That doesn't make any sense. Why in the world would you do that? Like, why would somebody call up another company that has a niche market, there's something that has a technique to it, or that requires a little bit of know-how, and ask them please give me all of the info. That's not how business works, okay? I'm not gonna help you start your business like that. There's nothing in that for me. And the problem is you have to be somewhat of a jackass to people, and I don't like doing that. But you have to be somewhat of a jackass and say, "Listen, I know this is going to sound rude, but I'm sorry, I can't give out any of our trade secrets. I can't tell you how to do this. You're going to have to figure it out on your own. Unless," now here's the big caveat, "you want to come and take a training day with me and you pay me my training day fee, then I'll tell you." Because what you're paying me for is all the years that I had to figure things out, okay? All the Googling I did, staying up late at night and reading and researching and learning and doing jobs and trial and error and messing up stuff and figuring it out. And a decade's worth of that gets you to be an expert on a topic, in whatever the topic is. What you're wanting to do is take the shortcut. You're wanting to skip all of that, let me do all of that, and then me give you the formula at the end, okay? And I don't know you. You're not my buddy. I don't know you. Just because we talk cordially on the phone doesn't mean that you get to take advantage of somebody else doing all the legwork, okay? And that sounds mean. If it sounds mean to you, then go ahead and unsubscribe and just go away, because you don't get business. We charge a $250 a day training fee. That is very reasonable. You will learn way more than $250 in that day, that you can go out and make a lot of money. Or don't pay the training fee. Go get you a pressure washer and go forth and conquer and do the best you can. And if you're not a retard, you'll probably pan out okay. You'll mess up some stuff, you'll do some stuff right, and you'll learn and you'll be fine. Or do the Googling, a whole bunch of the Googling late at night, sitting at home, hours and hours of learning. That way you can do that. So those are your options. People want to be rock stars. We'll steal this from Adam Carolla. They want to be rock stars, but they never want to do the 10 years of riding in the van, doing small gigs and opening for other people and living out of a van with the 3 buddies from high school. They just want to skip straight to rock star. If you want to skip straight to rock star, first of all, you can't totally skip this learning period, but you can skip a lot of it, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you something, because I had to do this chunk, you see? And so you're going to pay me for all that time that I was doing this chunk, so that you can skip some of that, and you can get a jump on it. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But don't call me and ask me, hey, I've got somebody that has got me 3 or 4 commercial buildings, and I wash cars right now, but I wanted to get into washing houses. Well, go do it, or I'll go do it, and maybe I'll give you a referral fee or something like that. But I'm not going to say, oh, okay, man, well, I'll tell you what you need to do is you need to go buy this, 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 and this. You need to set it up like this. Why don't I just come out there and shadow you, make sure you do everything right, and then I'll leave at the end of the job and you get the paycheck. Okay, this is our livelihood. This is my livelihood. See that kid right there? Say, hey, Micah. Say, I got to feed that one. And so if I tell you how to do what I do for free and I don't get anything out of it, then I can't feed that kid there. Okay, so I have to draw a line somewhere and say no. The thing about pressure washing is, and we don't really pressure wash a lot, we soft wash, but this industry is easy to get into. It's a low threshold of entry. So everybody and their mama thinks that they can do it. Oh, I can get a pressure washer out there, and I mean, it looks easy. You're just blasting with water if you're doing it wrong. You know, that's all they think is, I just got to go buy a pressure washer, put some gas in it, and go spray stuff. Go ahead, buddy. Go right ahead. That's fine. Figure it out. Do that whole long way around thing. But don't expect, guys, if you've ever called somebody and tried to pick their brain and you're one of those guys, you have to understand why we're like that. And it's not because we're trying to be, just jackass, rude people. We're not. But look at it from our perspective. You're trying to get something out of me for free, and I don't know you from anybody. Like, you can't call Jeff Bezos and say, hey, I want to start an online company. How do I do that? He's going to just hang up the phone on you because he went the long way around. And so if you want to get financial, get your finances in order, buy Dave Ramsey's book. Don't just expect that he's going to fix all your problems for you. Now, he's a really generous guy, and he's worth like $100 million. So a lot of times I watch his show, and he'll give away stuff on his show, and I will too. Like I said, I like to help people out, but I can't give you a free crash course in exterior cleaning, guys. That's not how none of this works. Not how this works. All right, so we got to get gas. We got to go do these jobs. Just checking in, rant for the day. Have a good one.